Hi everyone, I'm Miss Karen at Adams Memorial Library here in Latrobe, Pennsylvania. Welcome to our October Inquire Within program. This one's about Halloween, so happy almost Halloween, friends. And if you pick up one of the kits this month in the children's room, it will come in this handy dandy treat bag that you can color yourself, and it's from PBS Kids and WQED. So we've even got special bags for you for your Inquire Within kit this time. So you can come down and pick up one of these nifty bags with the materials in to make some of the crafts that are in the kit. And it'll have the information, it'll have some coloring sheets. I'll show you what's in the kit. But you can come down to the children's room and pick one up, or you can always just call us and we'll have them ready to go. So you can just pick them up through curbside service if you would rather. But in the kit, besides the bag that you get to color, there will be a WQED reflective slap bracelet. So if you wear it when you're going out in the dark trick-or-treating, it will be reflected and help keep you safe. And it says WQED from our friends at WQED. The other things that are in the kits this time, now if you carve your own pumpkins, you could use the template to make, see who this is? It's Curious George, yes. Or Rosie from Rosie Rules, Cat, Gatito, you could carve that. Or you could just draw them. You could trace them on if you wanted to just decorate your pumpkins with a pen. You can just trace them that way. So either way, you can have fancy PBS Kids Friends pumpkins. Now, sometimes Halloween can be a little bit scary. So if there's something that you think is a little bit too scary, you can make your own little boo book. So there's the instructions, and here's what you can write on the boo book. And you can say, you know, maybe you're scared of, well, maybe if you're, you know, me, you're scared of loud noises and things that pop out. So I would write that on here. And then I would put the other happy ghost on top, and I would say, it is okay to be afraid. And then sometimes just writing things down make you feel a little bit better. So if there's anything that you want to put in your boo book, you can do that. And you know that pumpkin that you were carving, if you have an actual pumpkin and you need to take out the insides, well, you could make a pumpkin smoothie with it. And they're very yummy. Tastes kind of like, I don't know, like I've had them before. I've made it before, and it tastes like almost like if you like the inside of pumpkin pie. It's like that, only it's something you can drink. Very yummy. So this is a recipe from Ready, Jet, Go. Jet loves hearing about Earth holidays like Halloween, so he likes to make pumpkin smoothies too. So you can make pumpkin smoothies and have them ready to drink before or after you go trick-or-treating. We have some coloring sheets from Super Y. So here you can color this one, Princess, or you can color this one with all of the friends from Super Y. And if you would like to make decoration at home, we don't have the materials to make this one inside the kit because, you know, it wouldn't fit in the bag. But for this one, you need an empty milk jug, or if you had a gallon of cider or a gallon of milk, you can use the jug, you know, wash it out after it's empty, and then you can color a face on it, and then you can put a little battery operated light inside, and then you can use this as a decoration outside to light up your walk, maybe for Halloween, maybe for another night. But the other things that you're going to be able to make are spider lollipops, like this, a pipe cleaner pumpkin decoration, a Halloween suncatcher, and a Halloween party blower. You know those things that you blow into? Maybe this is a better picture. They're like this, you blow into it and it goes whoosh, 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 whoosh. You can make one of those. So we actually can make two of those because there's going to be enough in your kit to make two. There's going to be pieces of paper that are going to be 12 inches long, and they're going to have a Halloween kind of print on it. Maybe bats, maybe pumpkins. This one has, it's orange and black, and it has lots of words telling a Halloween story on it. But you'll take that piece of paper and you'll cut it in half vertically up and down because you still want it to be long. And then you're going to fold. If you want, you can fold it in half so you can see where the center is, but then you're going to fold the left half toward the center and the right half toward the center, and then tape it together. You don't want there to be any spaces in between, so it's okay if the papers overlap a little bit. You're going to fold it over and then tape it all the way down. And then at one end, you'll fold the end over a little bit. I have actually double folded it, so I folded it over and then folded it a little bit further, just about 1/4 of an inch. It just needs a little bit of a fold at the bottom, and tape that too. Then the next thing you will do is roll it up, starting at that taped up closed end, and you'll roll it as tightly as you can around a pencil or a pen, and then put a rubber band around it to hold it into place, because you want it to be all spiraled up like that. So it'll stay, it'll blow, when you blow into it, it'll go out, and then you want it to roll up again. So you might have to let this stay rolled up for, if you started on one day, you can finish it the next day. So keep it all rolled up for at least a day. And then there'll be straw in the kit. And so you can cut the straw in half, and that's how you can make 2. You'll have the half a straw, and then once you've taken your kit, the coil off, you can just slide it off the pencil, but once you take the rubber band off, you'll take the open end, and you want to put the straw at the end of that one, and then tape it shut again. So you want the straw to be in it far enough so it's not going to fall out, and then you can tape the ends, and then you can fold it over and tape that too. And then once that's ready, there'll be a little piece of ribbon in the kit too, and you can tie that around if you want. If you just want it to look a little fancier, if it'll cover up the tape, so you can tie the ribbon around, and then you'll blow into it, and your blower will spiral out, spiral back in, and you can use this just as another Halloween decoration. To make these spiders, there will be directions for those in the kit also, and there'll be a lollipop in the kit, and there will be 4 black pipe cleaners, because when you fold them in half, it's going to give you your spider's 8 legs. You take the lollipop. This is pretty easy peasy. You just take each of those 4 pipe cleaners and twist it around, scoot them all up. Then there will be some eyes that will be, these are just stick-on eyes. If you want to try to put it on with glue, there'll be a glue stick in the kit. If you have liquid glue, you might be able to glue it on, but they'll stick well enough, because probably you're going to want to eat the lollipop. So you can just slide the lollipop back out and then still have your spider's legs, and you can put the stick back in afterwards if you wanted to. If you want, but so these are stick-on eyes, so they're not wiggle eyes because they're not going to move, but they're easier to put on. So you can take those off the adhesive paper, put those right on too if you would like. The pumpkin, pipe cleaner pumpkin, is actually going to come already bagged up in a bag like this. So it'll have the orange pipe cleaners rather, a green pipe cleaner and a brown pipe cleaner, and that's what you're going to use to make your pumpkin. You'll take your pipe cleaners, your 5 pipe cleaners, you'll fold them in half, and then you're going to kind of wrap the other ones around one of them. So you'll twist one on, twist another on, twist another one, twist another one on, and then you'll have it spread out, and you're going to have 10 pipe cleaner sides. So it's going to look like, I don't know, like a star or a big flower like that. It'll be all together with the pipe cleaners all connected in the middle. And then you will fold those orange pipe cleaners up to the top and twist them around. You'll twist the smaller ones up till the longest pieces and just keep twisting them around. And then you will take green pipe cleaner. You can put it around a pencil like you did with your Halloween blower, or you can just coil it around your finger, and that's going to be sort of the tendril from your pumpkin vine. You'll twist that around at the bottom of your orange part that's all where you have all the pipe cleaners attached. It's going to make kind of a stem at the top. So you'll put the green tendril around that, and you'll take the brown one and then just roll it around so it's covering up the orange part. And then you can you can see I didn't do a really great job of making mine's kind of a squat pumpkin, but you can arrange the pipe cleaners to be, the pumpkin however you would like it to do. Mine's a little, not terribly round, but mine's just going to be a pointy pumpkin, I think. But however you want to arrange the pipe cleaners, you'll just sort of, just shape it a little bit so it'll look like a pumpkin, and you'll want it to sit kind of flat too. And then you'll have a pumpkin decoration. Now this other one, the instructions are not actually in the kit, but we'll put them online. For this one, there will be 4 purple sticks and an orange tissue paper and some orange ribbon for hanging them. And then there will be this template sheet. So you can decide what you want to put on your pipe cleaner. Do you want to put a pumpkin, black cat, ghost, or maybe a skull and crossbones? Or if you have black paper at home, you can draw something else. You can either trace this onto the orange tissue paper, but again, it's tissue paper, it's pretty fragile, or you can cut one of these out and glue it on, which is what I did. So probably the first thing that you would like to do is take those 4 pipe cleaners, shape them into a square, and mine moved a little bit, but I figured that it's okay if it's a little wonky. It's a Halloween decoration. It can be a little bit crooked, but you'll glue them. You can use a glue stick. You'll just have to, might want to flatten it under a book, except mine moved a little bit. Mine got a little wonky, but you'll put some glue on the corners and then glue all 4 of the pipe cleaners together to make kind of a frame part like this. Let that dry. Again, like I said, if you want, you can put a stack of books or something heavy on top to hold the glue on the sticks together and to make sure that it stays together. Once that's done, you take the piece of orange tissue paper and glue that on. So you can glue that onto the back. I actually added some tape too, just to make sure mine would stick. Let that dry. And then if you're cutting out this template, you'll need to cut out the insides too. So to cut out the eyes, you might need a grown-up to help with this, but if you fold the paper a little bit and make a little snip on the inside, you can cut out each of these open parts. If you're doing the ghost, you would want to cut out the eyes so the orange tissue paper will show behind it. And then once you've got it all cut out, if you want to, you can color it with a black marker or black crayon to make it even darker. You can color on both sides. So if you look from it, it's a little bit hard to see here, but if you look down on the back, it would be black instead of white on it if you want to, but you don't have to. You can just do it just like this. You can color a different color on the back, however you would like to do it. But you will carefully, after you've cut the shape all out, you'll put glue on it and then carefully, gently put it on the orange tissue paper. And then you can cut all the excess tissue paper away. And then you can tape on the orange yarn if you'd like to use it to hang it up. You can hang it on a window, you can hang it someplace else, or, it's not too heavy. So if you just wanted to tape it up to a window, you can do that too. But these are your Halloween decorations. So you will be all ready for the season and all ready to decorate your house. Give it to a friend, decorate somebody else's house. But friends, I hope you have a very, very happy Halloween. I want to thank you for watching, and I want to thank, as always, our friends at WQED Education and at Clearview Federal Credit Union, because they are the ones who make it possible for us to do these programs for you. So thank you very much to our friends at WQED Education and Clearview Federal Credit Union. So thank you very much for watching, friends. Come and get your kits. We'll have them in the children's room as long as supplies last. And I hope you have a very happy Halloween. And I'll see you next month, and we'll do Inquire Within for November. See you then, friends. Thank you. Bye.